Hello, Pastor Longo. This is a dulcimer I made for you. It is made out of walnut for the sides and back, and western red cedar soundboard, which is a good type of wood for musical instruments. I made an diatonic fretboard. If you notice, the fretboard has large gaps and small gaps, and so basically the large gaps are your whole steps and the small gaps are your half steps. And the way we do is we start counting the frets. So if it says 0 on the tab, it's the open string. It just, don't put your finger anywhere, that's 0. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And the way you play is you put your finger just to the left of the fret, and it stops it, and that's how you get your sound. You don't have to push down too hard, you just have to push down just hard enough so that the string is stopped by the fret. So a light touch is good so you don't get a lot of calluses and aches in your hand. Another thing to note is I have fret dots here to mark the major scale, so they'll be very convenient. This fret dot right here marks the tonic, the beginning of the major scale. So this would be your first note, the second, and this is the major third, major fifth, and the octave. So between here and here you have 1 octave of your major scale. I've tuned this dulcimer to E flat, B flat, B flat. Usually dulcimers are tuned to either C, G, G for C major or D, A, A for D major scale, but I know Mrs. Longo likes to play in the minor keys, so this E flat, B flat, B flat will allow you guys to play together harmoniously. So even though the notes that I written to you, they're all in the key of D, because that's how dulcimer tabs come, and it was, I couldn't get it in another key anyway. It doesn't matter because you're just going to play by number. And so this is the 3rd fret, 4th, 5th, and as long as you play by number and then you tune your dulcimer to the right key, you can play in any key. So let me show you how you tune your dulcimer. This is an electronic tuner, they're the easiest, but you could also use a piano. Just have Mrs. Longo hit the key and then you could tune it by ear. But we have these fancy gizmos now, so we might as well use them. The way this tuner works, it's got these lights here and it tells you what note you're on. So if the light is on this side, it means you're a little sharp. So you go counterclockwise to lower it, and then you can go clockwise. This one's a little flat, so I'll go clockwise. Still a little flat. Now it's a little sharp. Okay, so you get the picture. That's how you tune your dulcimer. Okay, to play is really simple. You look at the tab and it'll tell you the numbers. This is number 3, 4, 5. So this is the start of your major scale. It's 3. There's 3 strings, but there's actually 4, but they count 3 strings. So the way that it's placed on the music, the tab, I don't know if you can see it here, but there's like 3 lines, and this top line stands for your bass string because that's the furthest away from you. The middle line stands for the middle string, and the two lower strings are just counted as 1 string. It's a double string is on the lowest line. So if you look on the tab and it says, it's usually going to say all 0, 0, and it's going to have a number here because we're playing in Ionic mode, which is 1-5-5 tuning, and we're not playing chords, we're just playing melody drone style. So what is called melody drone, you play your melody on this 1 string right here, and then you just drone the other 2 strings for accompaniment. So let me demonstrate with Wondrous Cross. done here is I just basically slid my fingers to the correct fret numbers. And the Wondrous Cross is a great song to start because it only uses like 5 of the 5 notes from 2, 3, 4, 5 to 6. So keep your finger within that range. Let me see, where did my noter go? So what I was doing with the fingers is you can use any of your fingers from your little finger to your thumb. And my hands are kind of small, so I can only span the 5th right here, but you could probably span more. And any fingers that you want to use is for as convenient. There's no rules. Everyone's hand's different, so they all play differently. So let me demonstrate. That was Thy Word is a Lamp to My Feet. It's quite a nice little tune. So what I was demonstrating was basically using all my fingers. And as you can see, I prefer sometimes to slide and other times to reach. And it's whatever is comfortable for you. That style of playing is called finger dancing, which is, because your fingers are dancing across the fretboard. Let me see. There's another things that you can use, and this is called a noter. It's basically a piece of round hardwood. And I'm going to include one for you so that you can use it. You use this to basically depress your string. And then you just slide it up and down the fretboard. And this is actually the traditional way they play mountain dulcimers. And so if you find you join any clubs or actually there's a group on the internet called a noter drone players. They have a lot of videos and they can show you, how they use this noter to play. So let me demonstrate. Amazing Grace play with a noter. Some people hold the noters with their index fingers and others with their thumb. It's whatever's comfortable. Again, just don't strain your shoulders. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Same thing with a strumming hand. Don't strain your shoulder because you can get a pain there. You just basically keep it relaxed and down, and then you're just moving it like this.